Hello, one and all. This is Luckless Lovelocks III, and welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where we're about to finish off a pretty easy expedition, I believe. Treasures lie before us. Their blood pumps bright, then dark. They should not have opposed us. We move on. We were taking a look at the rite at the end of the last episode, so I might play around with that a bit more. And the more I think about this, the more I'm thinking I need maybe the knock. The stag doors riddle. I need knock to get through this. Because it says, what must open before this way opens? So it's talking about opening. And if we take a look at knock, it says, the knock permits no seal and no isolation. It thrusts us gleefully out of the safety of ignorance. The knock is the principle that opens doors and unseams barriers. Problem is, I don't have any knock lore yet, so I guess what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to study our books, see if we can get some. The other thing I could do is maybe get some knock lore by, was it obfuscating one of these lures? So what are we working on here? Yeah, we're trying to increase our knowledge of lantern as well. And of course, last time we got up to level 6 in Grail. So the reason why we want to get the stag doors riddle completed is so that we can get to the stag's door, so that I can do this. We need through the stag door. So I'm assuming that's going to happen after we open up this. We complete the stag doors riddle. What's going on here? We looks like we got rid of our evidence, which is good. But our adversary is searching for clues. But we have plenty of people to throw at her, even if there is a trial that goes through. We've got these forgotten chronicles. Secret history lores. Which I was thinking about trying to combine. And... oh, right, we're destroying the evidence. I forgot. We were trying to destroy the evidence. Or at least keep it, you know, keep it on the side so... they can't turn it, she can't turn it into, like, the stronger evidence. Okay. So the rite that we were going to try to do was described in here. Use this with Byzantine Tinct and a Moth Influence or other resources of equal power to summon a raw profit. But we don't have... yeah, we would use this. We don't have someone with knock. Or we don't have, this is the instrument we want to use, right? Yeah, I think we need a person with knock. Valshan, I don't think she had knock. But maybe. So we need to bring her into the fold. Okay. Let's start. Oh, in the meantime, though, I should probably work the job, keep getting money, although I've got so much. Can never have too much money. Okay, took reason. That's good. We're gonna need some glimmering and more erudition. So I need the moonlit road. Again, that helps with that kind of thing. Maybe we'll get some through this as well. Oh, right. Okay, that's awesome. We got tons of money. It says, Strathcoin's treasures. Out into the night, we escape unseen. But the next day, there are reports of a fire at Strathcoin's. Did someone knock a live coal onto the hearth rug? Or did Strathcoin destroy the place himself as part of some larger scheme? Alrighty, 300 seconds, wow. Everyone made it out safely. That's good. Oh. The Wainscoat Histories. Subtitled Stories from Behind the Walls. Sounds like knock. A miscellany of non-traditional histories compiled by William Gore, including battles not generally acknowledged and countries which appear on no map, told in a playful, apparently fictional manner. This is for Greek, right? So we could sell this. Kyon at Abydos, a play dealing with the 9-year sojourn of a snow goddess in the Thracian city of Abydos by Apollo Fireweaver. It enjoyed success in London in its 1892 edition, when it was republished from apparently an older Greek text. Rose pearl dust. Pearls are sacred to the witch and sister, especially those of this color. They have been used in protective rites, among others. So heart, pigment, and an ingredient. Okay. More and more I'm thinking, so these are just used for like rites, I'm thinking. Or we could use it like to promote follower as well. Like a ceremony, I guess. Ceremonies are rites. Now I could study these locations and uncover a new like mission to do or expedition. But I kind of want to keep this high level lore in case we need it for other things. Like maybe our dedication, if that's the victory that we're going for. Which it kind of feels like that's maybe what we should do. It's funny, this is like one of the first cards I got, and we've only been able to upgrade it, what, once? It takes a lot of work. I'm gonna keep... No, I want to get the Moonlight Road. Moonlight Road. I'm hoping it feeds it. Oh, here we go. Reason or passion. Icy atmosphere. Let's try one of these. That's good. That's really good. Really wish it would pause. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go Way of the Wood. And then the path. Does this do anything different? No. This does, though. The white door. So we have erudition. That could probably work for this. Some glimmering would be nice. What's going on here? Vision's abated. Perfect. Ah, yes. We're just gonna keep exploring this as we have. That's the thing that's worked out best when we're upgrading our lore. So it wanted more reason. My minion has not returned. They have failed, and their blundering may have attracted attention. Shit. Gotta be careful about that. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring... Okay, we'll do it next time. I wanted to bring on Valshan. Contentment. Oh, that just opens that back up. Okay. Great. The other thing I was thinking is maybe I could get a different riddle. I wonder if I can. More contentment. It's fine. What's it looking for now? Okay, we're gonna need dread. Reason. Okay, perfect. and passion for the follower. Shit. We're gonna have another trial. It's fine. I've got some pawns here. Unless they, like, I don't know if they, like, flip on you at some point. If it's possible. Oh, glimmering. Sweet. Maybe I should try to find some more pawns. Or I could also find, like, some... I could also find, like, try to find some more powerful hirelings to take care of that evidence. I guess for now we're gonna keep trying to upgrade lore. But I need to study. I need to get the knock. I only have one reason left. That's fine. Restlessness. Yeah. I'm just trying to... Where did the other card go? We're good. Another glimmering, good. I wonder if there's, like, other stuff I should be dreaming about. Nothing I can think of. So, yeah, I think that turns to dread, right? Or is it fascination that turns to dread? I can never remember. Sweet. I used a ton of reason. So now we have 2 of the Mantis Glimpse. But I'd like to study something that's going to give us knock. So this is going to give us a secret history. That's probably going to give us Grail. Behind the walls. Maybe this one? It says, Gore does not mention the Mantis directly, but constant coy metaphorical references to ascending the staircase of years to the doors of sleep and to the blue light of dawn suggests he had commerce with the unseen world. Now we do have the glimmering and erudition. It could be a good time to try to upgrade the Mantis Glimpse as well for this lore. Oh, the other thing I wanted to look at was what do I need to do to subvert? If I have 2 lore fragments at the same level and aspect, I can study them together to improve my understanding. Yeah. Oh, I can break it down to lower level ones. So that's to get Moth. Or sorry, to get Lantern, right? Heart. Nothing's gonna give us knock, is it? Moth. Forge. So we just need to find knock at this point. Okay. Let's take a shot at this. Ah. Saliba. I feel like we had him before. let's bring her on board. Health, okay. Might as well be using this for something. Okay, there it is, dread. So I'll get rid of this. We have our vitality, so we can turn this back into proper health. Like right away. Damning evidence, okay. Well, we're probably going to lose one of our pawns. She is Forge. And he is... Subtle Fracture. Let's keep going. Sacrifice. Okay, what does it say? It's all about knock. I just don't have any knock. Edge. With at least 5 lanterned and 1 edge, I could use the mystic discipline, called Reason's Glory to transform my passion to reason. Huh. Knock. No. So that just doesn't do anything. Grown decrepit. Oh. I don't have anyone with Grail, right? Do I have any? With at least 5 Forge and 1 Grail, I could use the forbidden procedure known as Forge's Redemption to return decrepitude to health. Question is this, is the stained gloves used in the rite? I only have 4 Forge also. Interesting. Knock, I might be able to attempt summoning. Okay, alright. I don't think there's anything I want to do with that right now. But I'll just work the job. Keep the money rolling in. We're gonna need to dream. Oh yeah, we have 60 seconds, so I might as well do this. Yes. Blizzard Lantern. And Moth. Okay. What is this one again? Oh. Oh. It's an influence, though. I can't use the influence of this. It's got to be lore, I'm pretty sure. But I could have maybe used that in one of the rites. Furtive truth. Oh, okay. I could use this to get another expedition. Do I want to study? Which one do I want to study next? Histories. Skeleton songs. Let's try that. It says in Arabella's introduction, she explains that the book was to be illustrated, but that the Suppression Bureau would not permit it. She hints that the illustration still exists somewhere. The book is dedicated to Sir Parzival of the Red Cup. It's definitely going to be Grail. The entity called Chion arrives in a blizzard and demands the city gates are barred. As Abydos falls under her spell, the dead return but do not speak. Let's try that one. Grail. Oh, sweet. Can't be upgraded, though. But at least that's different. I think I should keep finding people. Oops. I actually want to see if I can get like a really good hireling. Actually, I should have gone for the Furtive Truth. Aha. An entry consultant. I'm good with doors. This hireling may be useful for some expeditions. Huh. Definitely. Okay, we've got this affliction. We've got the vitality to go with it. Okay. Let's go Orch. Oh, what is that? Oh, I don't think I've seen that before. Intensity of Radiance, 6 Lantern. Okay, let's get that health back. Now. Yeah, it's not really going to do it. I kind of want to search one of these because we could get some really good lore. Forgotten Chronicle versus a Furtive Truth. This is going to be, because this is like only level 4. This is level 6. And we can't upgrade them, right? So is there any point in keeping 2? Or could we? Hold on, let me double check. A White Ceremony. Oh, it's level 4 of this. When I speak it, my lips don't crisp with frost each time. This is surprising. Use this in a rite with a heart influence and Byzantine tink to summon the voiceless dead. Heart influence. I want to do a summoning. I want to try it just to see what it's like. Oh, it says moth influence or other resources of equal power. I really want to try that. We don't have any corpses, so this is not useful. Let me just double check this. History is less certain than we are taught. I can learn from the study of its blurred edges. Maybe I should just combine them. I think I should do that. Before I search it. How often am I gonna get two of these together? This. That's fine. Okay. Definitely gonna explore this. Now. Good with doors. Okay. The reason why I'm doing that, the Moonlit Road, is so that I can get something that might help with this. Good. Now let me just check. No, that'll be a waste of time. Let's go back. We're gonna go back into the white door. Believers. Can any of them be promoted? We need 21, I believe, to promote these guys. They're disciples, and I don't think I can promote them. I could try though. Okay, what's it looking for? Erudition. Maybe I'll get some. Okay. No. Knock, I might be able to attempt a summoning. Right. Decrepit. Okay. This person has knock. No, this guy has knock. There are possibilities here. If I add moth, I might contact something shapeless. If I add forge, I might contact a seductive savage power. Now it says Byzantine tinct and moth influence. Now, this one's saying, I want the seductive savage power, I think. I don't think I have anything. Well, I can add a person. No. Has to be a tool. Okay. Oh, God. goes in desire? They're both the same thing. It has to be 6. It's only 2. Okay. What does this say again? This is secret histories. That's Grail. So I actually don't have anything that I can add that is a tool that has moth. It's only secret histories and Grail. So hold on. Edge or heart or forge. No, I don't have that either. What might I become? This slot only accepts the final stage of ascension. If you have achieved the 6th mark in your ascension to this slot, complete a great work. Oh wow, that must be to finish the game. Okay. Okay, I get it. This is like some really late game stuff. All right, well, we're gonna hold off on that then, I guess. I feel like we should be at the late game though. Subtle fracture, shoot. We're probably not gonna get the erudition, right? Maybe through that, but no, we're not gonna have time. Okay, let's do this. Maybe something random will happen that'll give us erudition. Hanger on. Whoa. Didn't want to pick that up. I just want to see if I can promote Valshan. 7th intensity. We're up to 6 here. Wait, she is Forge. I think I want this Grail. Since that's more in lines with what we wanted. Oh, that's all I need. Oh, wow. Okay. It says 7 to 10. Oh, because he brings Grail. Okay, I get it. He brings Grail to the party. Makes sense. We did get erudition though. Okay, let's give it another shot. No. Not accepting that fate. Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at the lodge. Glimmering. Oh, that was really good. That was really high level secret histories, but Glimmering's fine. It's kind of what we're looking for. Good. Restlessness is good. That means I can promote the next one. We got some dread. Always good to have dread around. Oh, Lockwood Fen. The reeking murk of the fenlands is ripe with furtive life. Taciturn locals still watch the sacred places of the small and secret gods, the ones that answer prayers. I think I'd like to find the Moonlit Road again, just for this. Although we have this entry consultant that we should probably use. We've got tons of money. Let's take a shot. And I think I should just send him in. Already have the 5 knock. Okay. Out into the mudlands, somewhere, we are certain, is a shrine bedecked with precious oddments. If the locals try to kill us, we are probably heading in the right direction. Oops. Sometimes just, I miss sometimes. Oh, good. Disciple. Now. This, okay. 21st intensity. So we've got 5. That's 11. Plus 3. Yeah. 4. Yeah, we're not there yet. But we can use restlessness. Dread is edge. Okay. Good start. Our expedition plans for the next challenge. So what are our challenges? Treacherous ground. Pits and quags and sudden tumbles. The earth here cannot be trusted. We'll need strong hands or clear sight, forge, or lantern. Mortals, perhaps even ordinary mortals, but quite a number of them. They can be fought, seduced, or deceived. So seduction is probably Grail? Hunger, lust, drowning waters. Birth and the feast. And then we could send lantern. Or we could send Victor as well. Forge or lantern. Okay, let's send Slee. Okay. That's fine. Just gonna keep going, I think. Keep bringing those resources in. The watchmen will lend virtue to our lamps, but they will show us the perils to avoid. Probably. Okay, but I already sent the watchman in. Do I send in another one? I guess I need to wait for these, like, prompts, right? Okay. Got Valshan also. Should I... We've got this hanger-on. Let's bring the hanger-on in. We're rolling along here. dark days. Fascinations about to expire. Oh, we could have used that. Okay, that's good. So the next one was reason. We're gonna have a glimmering. We're not gonna have erudition though. So hopefully it's not that. Several pawns. That's good. I think I'm going to... Let's see if we can find more people. Yeah. If we find someone, restlessness could be good for promoting them. I want to see if I can find something special, though. That's good. Let's keep going. Is there something else you can put in there? Now I'm curious if... Will it change? I'm curious to see if it'll change the riddle. Let's just try. Maybe it'll give me a new riddle. Yes! We're gonna get our upgrade. Oops. Okay, we're fine on that. We need some contentment. And then what's this? Supplies are low. Unless I send more funds, I'll have to abandon the expedition. Okay. Man, I caught that just in time. You guys was like, oh my god, the expedition. Locals with a grudge or a duty or a mercenary contract. We might trick them with moth, seduce them with grail, or battle them with edge. We've got edge. And we've got grail. What do we have in there already? I like the idea of seducing them. Saliba the seductress. Our allures should sway the watcher's minds. Can you actually... Oh, you can go back. That's cool. That's the first time I've even noticed that. The present pleasures will end ill for them. Perhaps they'll think it's worth it. Meanwhile, we can pass. That should be good then. Okay, it doesn't do anything. I really wish I could change this. Looks like a pawn's probably going to go down. I could try to get rid of this evidence. Sweet. Oh, man. Forbidden Epic. The attention of the hours is drawn to the bloodiest wars. Afterwards, the histories are braided like hair. Exploring with this scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the land beyond the forest. Across the continent. So, it looks like there's still, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 places? 4 more upgrades? Yeah, wow. There's a grind to this game that's... I was talking about this on Discord. It's like... I'm still enjoying the game, but it's like now I'm like obsessed with it, and it's so cool to see a game whose like game mechanics work so well with the theme of like being obsessed with like discovering how the game works, discovering how it's gonna end, discovering how to like discovering the unknown, really, right? And the mechanics make you feel that way. Like I'm not so sure now. It's becoming like an obsession for me. It's not so much that I'm enjoying it as much as I first started. Now I'm obsessed with like just getting just a little bit further, a little bit closer to victory, and seeing what kind of like what the victory conditions are in this. The present pleasures will end ill for them. Okay. Maybe I should send this guy in too, just in case. I don't want to fail. Okay, now I gotta study some more of this. I'm assuming I can't do this, right? It's gotta be the same level. Yeah. Let's study this. So now, like, what I'm thinking about doing is subverting some of this lower level lore so that I can upgrade the ones that I'm going after: Grail, Secret Histories, and Lantern. And well, it's gonna have to be Knock when I find Knock. Elridge acquaintance, perfect. What does it say about Elridge? An elegant man of inelegant habits. Sounds. Welcome to the crew. Sounds perfect. The ring-used shrine. Here on a flat rock, inches above the marsh water, is a throne carved of yew wood, ripe with fungus, ornamented with tarnished copper. This is the shrine we seek. We're gonna get 3 things. Erudition's not bad. Hold on here. Edge. I really want to find someone with Knock. Now, should I could try to get rid of this evidence again. Or at least tie it up until this is done with. You know what? Let's do that. We can just send like one of these pawns. So we can avoid the investigation. Sweet. Oh, shoot. That's going to keep... The notoriety is going to keep it going, though. Gray Dawn Oil. The precise color of the hours when one cannot sleep. Winter. Meteoric Bullet. Oh, first of all, it says the ring-used shrine. Apple green paint marks ritual circles on the rock. The remains of sacrifices past squelch beneath our feet as we search the shrine. In a little hollow in the throne rests an oil bundled of treasures. Tenite iron bullets are occasionally dug from the skeletons of unusual beasts across Europe, the Middle East, and India. Someone has been hunting monsters. We've got Edge. Silver Spintria. Ooh, worth 8. 6 Grail. Okay. And that's edge. And bronze is forge. I don't know. Bring it a room here. What can we do with this person before we run out of time? We don't have an expedition to put them on. I'd like to keep this to possibly upgrade the Forbidden Epic. I don't know. Maybe we should just use it. Let's use it. Find a more challenging place. More challenging expedition. It'll give us better stuff. I think I'm just going to lose. Yeah, I'm going to lose that hireling. The 26 delightful fruits, the 7 chastisements, the 9 gardens, the 4 regrets. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. We'll get something really good from that. I almost wish I had like more of these now, so I could do like double the searching. Because now it's like I've got all these things I want to do, and I'm just waiting for things to complete before I can do the next of that action. I think I have to keep going through here too. I do have like unlimited money now though. Maybe I should reassess this. I still don't have one with knock though, right? Forge's Redemption Minor. The Forge of Days destroys and renews. I will invoke it with the Grail to renew my failing flesh. Oh, you're calling only a minor degree of Forge, and this will often fail. Use Forge to at least 10 to improve your chances further. That's for decrepitude, right? Do I have anything with Forge? There's so many things to remember in this game. What happens when we fail? Maybe I should just try and see what happens. That's not going to do anything. I'm going to see what happens. Forge's Redemption. On our decrepitude. It's going to suck it in. Okay, cool. It's probably going to fail, but it's worth a shot. Can afford not to work for a bit. Maybe I should try painting. Orthos Woods. Cool. The pines grow thick as hairs on a dog's back. The airs of the inner wood are chokingly thick with resin and dust. The source that brought you here claimed that in the dawn times, the greatest tree at the wood's black heart served as a perch or a great masked crow. It says on the continent. I'm gonna wait for this to be up. Yeah, okay, we lost them. The evidence is back. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna have to lose a pawn. And actually, that reminds me, I should try to, let's try this. I'm wondering if we, like, if this is, like, higher level lore, is it a better chance of getting someone good? And I'm gonna see if I can find, like, a hireling. I really want to find these other doors. Like, how do I find the peacock door and the spider door? Hersos identifies blood, silver, design, and the worms as the central axes of each of the histories, and claims that the so-called second history is the true one. Yeah, okay, it's just... That's what I expected. Oh. I didn't realize I could just put money in here. The film rattles through the projector, glows silently on the wall. It is the story of a foolish student of forbidden sciences who recruits a dancer to entice the dead back into the world through a flaw in its skin. It's a fiction, but here on a title card, it's laid out. The operation of the declining sun. It's going to be Sexton's Secret, right? Okay. I gotta experiment more with dreaming, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I meant to put passion in there. Oh. It worked. Okay. It says, I have been renewed with flame tempered with blood. My flesh is strong again, but the forge's radiance has dazzled my soul. And people will talk. Decrepitude has been transformed back to health. Gained fascination and notoriety. Cool. It's like the first rite I've performed. Hireling. Shifty woman. Sure. Wait, did I just... Oh, right. Okay, I was like, did I use my high-level secret histories for that? But no, it's I'm using it for this. Yeah, I want to see what else I can do. No. That's the passion for reason thing. Renew my body, no. Okay. Might be able to attempt a summoning. If I had a lantern, I can attempt a foolish, beautiful magic. If I had a lantern. The end is beautiful. With at least 5 winter and 1 lantern, I could beseech the hour of endings, the sun in rags, to destroy someone. but not someone in particular. The sun in rags alone will choose. Destroy someone. But who? The only person I'd want to destroy is our adversary. I don't think that's worth trying out. And I don't have knock. The knock is what's killing me. Attempt a summoning with knock. Drown my reason and passion. No, we're fine with that. If I add lantern or moth, I could enact a battle in my own soul. Okay. Reason's glory, minor. As above, so below. Reason and passion contend in the human soul, as the glory lights the darkness of the wood. This mystic discipline, will transform passion to reason. Oh, all right. That's what that means, battle in my own soul. Once again, we got knock for summoning. Secret histories describe the unknown complexities of the world and its many paths. They're not usually used directly in the invisible arts, but if I add knock, who knows what might be possible. How do I get knock? This is driving me crazy. Let's go paint. Let's do some painting. I gotta do something different. I want to go art. I have plenty of money. So it says, you never know. This might be a living. Add passion to make distinctive painting. Notoriety to attract attention. We're going all passion. No? Oh, I see. We need something that's like high. What's the highest level thing we could use? 6 knock. Regrail. Let's use the. Let's use this. Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming he's just gonna go after the pawn. Wait. Did it consume our grail? Did the rite consume our grail? It did. Shit. It consumed like our high level grail. Just to get a health back. Oh, that's annoying. I don't see it on the... I don't see it anywhere. Fuck. That's 4 knock. This is mentioned in a lot of stuff, so I think I want to use this Grey Dawn at will. Or this. That seems really strong, though. What? Oh, it's not a paint. I'm so pissed off right now. Like, I'm just like... I didn't know it was going to consume that. Okay, it says there are crimes the state does not openly recognize. I stand accused of one of these. The Suppression Bureau holds its trials in closed court. Oh, it's bringing me to trial. A favor from an authority. Oh my god. I didn't know. Great. We watched Stoom. The rite is depicted in chilling detail. Here is the flaw in the world. An influence shimmering in luminous paint. There is the dancer establishing an irresistible rhythm. Here the scholar recites the operation. And now the misty dead whirls through the flaw to consume him. The film closes on the dancer's watchful eyes. And she intended it all from the start. Okay, that's good. That's a high-level winter aspect, right? And a sunset rite. The assistant must cry tears of genuine emotion, which are asperged in the place where the influence lies. If all is done well, the sun in rags will consume the influence, acknowledge an ending, and lend its assistance. All right, well. Got a shifty woman. I don't think it matters. I think it's game over. Drawn some attention. Great. A million glimmering. Two funds for all that. Wow. I don't know what to do. I can study with floor glimmering to gain a passion. We almost have 4. Might be a good opportunity to get another passion. If we want to get our job back, we need passion. I can't remember if we got that film in the auction house. De Belli's Murorum. In Latin, an 18th century epic poem by the pseudonymous Silopsistus. I'm so pissed off right now. I really wish this was consistent. I guess this is because it says it can convict you. It's damning evidence. I didn't do anything for me. Okay, this might be a way to get... I think I saw a favor doing this, but we're not going to do it in time. Oh, wait. 3 dread? Okay, we need contentment. Oh, we have some. It says, the Bureau's fury. I have been exonerated. The evidence was not sufficiently compelling to convict me, and I'm free to go. What? Oh my god. I was getting so pissed off. Wow. I'm still pissed off that I don't have that lore anymore, though. Okay. That damning evidence is about to go to. Sylvia. Sylvia lost her eye in the woods when she was 9 years old. Every year at Candlemas, she returns to the place she buried it. That sounds really good. Could be knock. Okay, what do we want to work on? Oh, I wanted to check this out. Each rite can be used for many purposes, yeah. Invocation. The lore, okay. Okay, so it looks like it's the same thing. If I use knock, I might be able to attempt summoning. If I have grown decrepit, okay, it's just the same thing. Okay, well, we dodged a huge bullet there. The problem is that we lost the lore that we were working on from like the beginning, and I still don't know how I'm gonna get knock. I feel like I've spent hours trying to get like all the lore I could possibly get. How do I get knock lore? It might like, is it through dreaming? Am I just not dreaming about the right stuff? I feel like I'm just stuck. I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. This is Luckless Lovelocks III signing off for now. I'll see you on the next one, and I love you all.